abantu bona they'd rather be entertained than to be educated. That's why we suffer from entertainment. We want to have ubumnandi than to be educated. Calling, that's what we're talking about. The reason why sisaphila siselapha and we're still pushing what we push is because of the calling. Calling is greater than anything, because where God calls you, He also provides. That's why you are able to know what you are in your sphere. Because of if you are in your sphere and you're aligned with your purpose in life, then God will provide. That's why you find we do different things, but at the end of the day, God provides. As long as we don't work for anyone. But at the end of the day, we can afford whatever we want to buy. Not everything, but we afford zonke izinto and azisebenze. And the reason why that is because of we are aligned with what is our calling. Because ubawo usinike ingqondo zocinga different. To look at a system and say that there's another way to do things, because of calling ne gift onayo is what can enable you to make money and to live with your, because of education and the system and everything that you see out there is something that is man-made to control people into a system depending on employer for them to produce not knowing that they are given talents, their gifts. And if you can work even with skill, so you can be able to learn a skill and then earn the imali. But they do not want that route because they want to go through a route. It's not this video. We're not shooting a video to brag. We're shooting a video to educate people and to let people know that everything is changed. The reason why we're not millionaires. We're not Ferrari. But at the end of the day, it's a peace of mind because of we do what we want to do and we do it in later. And at the end of the day, we also get the provision to do what we want to do. That's why I see happy now. So even that it goes to 20, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna let you to elaborate on this thing. Because it discovers now.
Guys, to be honest, freedom is key. And the only way to get freedom is to do what you love. You know, sometimes you have to ignore all these things as to your family, your close friends, your loved ones and everything, because they won't understand you. You have a gift, bruh. You have something that you love to do each and every day. That's your calling. That's what you need to do on a daily basis. So now we've built our companies based on our talents and gifts and abilities and skills. We've developed ourselves each and every day. And to be honest, let me tell you one thing. New currency, the internet.
That's why we always say data is the new currency.
Data is the new currency, guys.
Data is the new currency. Whoever has the most data and whoever has the most access to internet will always be ahead of everyone, because everything is always all about information. And but full is information, so that we find they test you on based on we memorize and they test you glonto.
Exactly.
But now,
and remember, information without application is useless. You can have information, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't apply what you've learned, it's gonna be useless. That's why we find out that there are people with degrees, but they never applied what they've learned. So they seem to be like startups all the time, even in like corporate world. Ebefunda ngo Photoshop or whatever program. Let's say I'm talking about graphic design because I did graphic design SQL. But when you judge based on a level of a production yake, this person is still on a beginning stage because of information about how to do it, but not a practical. Practical is key. Practical is key, especially in our digital world now.
Practice makes perfect. practitioner of what you study. Don't be you study izinto and you become knowledgeable. You can read each and every book that is written by anyone. It's like nigga knowledge, but you'll be knowledgeable, but without application you will never receive anything. Which means that application plus information plus application equals to transformation. That's when you become transform your life, because whatever we learn, everything is fundile, every skill that I've learned, it's not something in the school and I funda corner, but it's something that is self-taught because of I watched videos. That's why data is the new currency, because you are advanced, because you get to know information. That's why we're in the information stage. That's why you are the one who has access to the latest information is always advanced because if you get information as a pusher ahead when the skills that people abazathi xa bebuya back when ubungoqala yayivele ndijoy. The reason why we are able to tap into this sphere is because we are not working for anyone. We are able to apply our time and long effort into these skills, this masteration, and then from there we produce services that people pay us for that.
Most of the services that you pay for are things that you don't know. Let me tell you something. Ignorance. You pay for ignorance. If you are ignorant, you're gonna pay for something that you don't know. I don't know how to design a logo, but you can teach yourself, because if freedom, guys, free education comes from YouTube, comes from those platforms. Sometimes we can be given platforms like for free, but it depends on how you utilize those platforms.
Because everybody could watch YouTube, but what I watch on YouTube is what empowers me to get these skills so that I can make money. But someone could watch YouTube and be entertained. Same data, same thing, but they entertain. Same university, same stuff, but different outcomes in terms of producing izinto. The reason why zisenzeka ezo zinto is because of abantu bona, they'd rather be entertained than to be educated. That's why we suffer from entertainment. We want to have ubumnandi than to be educated, to be empowered, so that we can empower the knowledge we have and put it into practical, so that we produce results and empower other people with the knowledge that we have once we put it into practice.
Yo, guys, I hope that you've listened to what this guy is saying. Have you listened that Oti Ontlahla? We have the same time, right? Yes, same data, but it depends on how we utilizing that data for. Sometimes we're better to be entertained than to be educated. That is why we lack skills. That is why we lack development. Because to be honestly, on this digital world, it needs abantu aba skillful. It needs skills, bruh, to be able to survive in this digital era right now. You need to have a valuable skill set.
You need to be valuable, and you can never be valuable if you don't input so that you can output. You need input so that you can output, so that you can be valuable. The reason why we are still here and we're still pushing is because we are valuable. Not that we are bragging. It's because there are people that search for skills as in us that we learned. You could learn as well, but now they pay us because we decided that we want to make sure we are people of value. We invested in ourselves, in knowledge and practical and practice skills that are in demand, so that people will pay us for what we know. Not for what we watch and what entertains us and makes us feel good, but we want something that will pay people, will pay us a premium price, so that we'll be able to do that particular service for them.
So this means that